As we move along with our math units, we are going to be working on decimals and fractions and how they relate to each other. My favorite way to think about fractions and decimals is to think of them in terms of money. So hold that thought. Let's check out this week's Solve and Share and see if we can make any relationships. According to a survey, 7 out of 10 people own a dog. Use a drawing to show this relationship. I'm going to give you a couple of seconds to think about that. Think, what is my whole? What is my part? And there's me in my thinking bubble. Well, if I had to make a drawing showing 7 out of 10 people own a dog, I would really like to draw 7 little dogs with people and then the rest of the people without dogs. But I don't have time for that and I can't draw that well, so I'm going to go with just circles. So what I did was my whole was 10. My part is 7. 7 out of 10 people own dogs. 7/10. Well, I thought of a different way that I could draw this. And I thought of drawing a 10 grid. And my whole is still 10. My parts are still 7. 7/10. So you're saying to yourself, how does that relate to decimals? Well, when we talk about decimals, we talk about the different place values after the whole number. So we have our ones place, our tens, and our hundreds. And then we have numbers that are less than one whole. And we have learned that those are fractions up until now. Well, they can also be decimals. The first place after the decimal point is called tenths. The second place after the decimal point is called hundredths. So as you can see by our solve and share, we already have a relationship, tenths. So if I were to write that on this chart, I would have no whole numbers. I would just put a 0 there. My decimal point shows me that I'm starting to go into my numbers that are less than a whole. And I have 7/10. 7 things out of 10. I don't put anything there because I'm not into hundredths. Right? This would be equivalent, if we were talking about money, to having 7 dimes if I had 7/10. Now, if I wanted to talk about hundredths, you would use something called a hundreds grid. You still have your tenths. This would be 1/10. And if you wanted to show 7, you would color 7 of them. So what is this, kiddos? Right here. If I color in 2 of these, I can call this 2 separate things. I've just colored in 2/10 because that's one place after the decimal point. Or I've colored in 20 hundredths. So that would be like having 20 cents. All right, I think this will get us started for the next couple of days. I have some resources on the pages under the assignments for the week. I hope those are helpful. There are also vocabulary words there. If you have any questions, kiddo, please shout out to me. I will do my best to answer them. And remember, this is only the first day of a lesson that we're learning through virtual modes, and it'll be a little bit different, but we'll get there. And I will talk to you guys later on. Bye.